Behold, I create new heavens and a new earth, and the former shall not be remembered, nor come into mind. But be ye glad and rejoice forever in that which I create. For behold, I create Jerusalem a rejoicing, and her people a joy. And I will rejoice in Jerusalem, and joy in my people. And the voice of weeping shall be no more heard in her, nor the voice of crying.
Shut down. I need to know what's going on. I got 9 kids to feed. 9 babies. And I want to know why they ain't put my food stuff on their car. I done been waiting. I done did my application. And I got 3 handicapped babies. I need to know why my food stamps ain't on my card. This is not right. This ain't fair. I don't care about no shutdown or none of that. But I've been calm. I've been calling. Everybody ignoring me. I've been here 3, 4, 5 times. I want to know why ain't my food stamps on my card. I got 9 babies to feed. Ma'am, I done been called. I done been down here, and I'm tired. I done been there and did all that, and they still ain't put my food stamps on because of the shutdown. This is not fair. I'm tired. I done did all that. Now I need to know what a supervisor or somebody. I need somebody to help me. I got 9 kids to feed. 9 kids. 4 of them ain't mine. I'm taking care of other people's kids. I'm old. I'm tired. I got arthritis. I'm tired of coming back and forth down here about my food stamp. I done had an appointment now. They told me my card money supposed to be on my card. It ain't on there yet. Y'all gotta fix this now. I don't have nothing to do with that shutdown. I'm stressed out. I'm a single mama and I'm helping other people kids. Now I need my stamps now. I ain't gonna keep going through this. I'm already going through a lot of pain. Okay, now here's my 5th time coming down. I had an interview and all. Now this ain't fair how y'all doing people. This ain't fair. I done been all right there. Y'all done did my interview and all that. I still ain't got my stamp. Still ain't got my stamp. Y'all done let them people shut down the government. Now they ain't gonna give me my stamp.
So sad.
And I don't want to go to jail. Because that's where I'm going next when it comes to these babies. Now I gotta go steal and shit. Now I gotta go steal food to put in my house. Y'all ain't got no boxes of food here? Y'all ain't got no food to give me? Y'all don't have nothing to give me? Don't be recording me, ma'am.
Why are these people placed like that?
Don't record me.
Kids have not eaten in 5 days. It is the taxpayer's responsibility to take care of my kids.
Trump done cut them food stamps off.
If you're poor, don't have kids, okay? If you're struggling, don't have kids. Don't bring more in. If you already have them, that's another situation. If you don't have them, don't bring any in. And if you have 2, don't go having another one. If you have 1, don't go having 2 more.
So they say 2 million is getting cut off this month for the scamps. I'm about to go find out if I'm in that number, in that ratio.
It's been day 5 and I have not received no food stamps. My disability checks is on hold. My cash benefits is not coming no more. They're still pending. It is the taxpayer's job to pay for my kids to eat and for my kids to be taken care of. I have over 2,000 followers on TikTok and I can't get not one person to send me 50 cents. If you're watching a video and you can't send me nothing, I'm blocking you.
You know, people are out here scrambling, asking, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Take your butt to work. Let's get into this video.
Homeless and sleeping in the car. Me and my 5 children.
All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Kakadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great examples to his younger brothers. And peace and blessings, salutations to the hopeful elect out there pushing his word in truth and in sincerity across the four winds. In the name of Yahweh Bashim Shah, pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful elect, the believers, the listeners who have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh Bashim Shah. All right, and what I want to get into today is responding, to this little compilation, I put together before this video, and what you see, it's only getting worse. It's only getting worse, man. All right, and as we can see with this administration, of Edomites, all right, the Dream Team, the NWO Dream Team, with Trump, and these different Edomites, well, what you're seeing is these devils are pushing cruelty, man, and this is judgment from the Lord, and it only gets worse, and this is a thing of us just reporting on what's happening, it's not even a thing of, because you can always watch, TikTok and get a video out of, the nigger woman, with her behavior and her conduct, but what we're seeing is prophecy happening, just for the sake of prophecy, man, because the nigger woman, all right, as the scriptures say, pride coming before destruction, and this system, has allowed the nigger woman to be careless, all right, lazy, proud, all right, boastful, talking shit, she's been, living, off all these, programs, that incentivize her, to be, a single mother, because they understood, see, these devils understood, the negative effects, or the ripple effect of a community of single mothers, and it creates dependency, all right, it creates dysfunction, it creates chaos, and the woman has been weaponized to destroy her own nation, and there's a judgment for that. It's just what it is, man. Down by how you feel and the excuses you can come up with for the nigger woman, there's a judgment for the bullshit she's done and continue to do. Her number is being caught, all right, and it only gets worse. You see, and no one has trusted more in this system than the nigger woman. She's been able to rule, all right, the nigger community with her emotion, with a whole system behind her. She's been incentivized to make poor decisions. So now what's happening, the Lord has, these cruel leaders, these cruel Edomites, who's ready to take this thing to the next phase. All right. And now, all right, the perks, the vintage, as the scriptures say, are not being harvested, man. Now, when you go to Proverbs 25:19, it said, confidence in an unfaithful man in time of trouble is like a broken tooth and a foot out of joint. And no one leaned on this system like the nigger woman. The nigger woman, she used this system, as a platform to boast and talk shit. You see? To be completely careless, completely reckless, lazy, bums. All right, but now it's over, man. The gravy train is finna come to an end. And this is just gonna get worse and worse and worse, man. And the Lord has, the internet has just exposed the nigger woman for what she is, man. All right, just as Esau losing his victim narrative, the nigger woman has lost her victim narrative, man. It's over with. No one feels sorry for you or them goddamn kids, man. Let it be what it's gonna be. You see, and it only gets worse. All right, people on the comment board cussing your ass out because you nigga. You see, you've been, what they say, living fat off the hog on everybody else tax money. So the comment board going crazy on your ass. All right, And it just, like I say, it just gets worse, man. Okay? Jeremiah 17 and 10. Okay? It says, jump down. Yep, Jeremiah 17 and 5 said, thus said the Lord, Yahweh Ba'Shem Al-Shai, cursed be the man that trusted in man and make his flesh his arm, and whose heart departed from the Lord, Yahweh Ba'Shem Al-Shai. Okay? In this society, loaded the nigga woman down with all these benefits. Okay? And she just become, all right, a degenerate, okay, a sexual deviant. Okay? And she just, the woman, and that's the thing. There's not many women left. Okay? Because this society, all right, Esau, Edom created a system where the nigga woman doesn't even have to be a woman. Okay? There's not many nigga women that do things that women do. Okay? These niggas, hey, you look at these niggas' lifestyle, the nigga woman, okay, he's smoking, drinking, all right, talking shit on the internet, okay, making videos all goddamn day. They do nothing that a traditional woman, okay, does, man. Okay, or what a woman was meant for. You see? So they've made themselves useless, man. This society and, these benefits and all these different things and all these safety nets and incentivizing poor decision making, what it has made majority of the nigga women useless, man. Okay? One nigga talking about she got nine kids, you got, 5 children, you living in a car. Okay? Spazzing out, man. You steady having back to back to back. You just out here wilding. Okay, no father in sight. And see, at the time, we're like, damn, it's messed up, men leaving. They go and just have these random relationships and get in these situations. They do it back to back to back to back to back. Okay? And then everyone else supposed to take care of this shit. But Esau is the source of this. Okay? And you trusted that this man was going to fund your poor decision making forever. Okay? But that's not the case. You see, prophecy is taking effect. All right? So let's go from there. Let's get this in Isaiah. Here we want to get this account. All right, this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 30. Okay, in verse 12 it says, wherefore, thus said the Holy One of Israel, because you despise his word and trust in oppression and perverseness and stay thereon. See, you depend, okay, on this twisted, all right, system, man. Okay, a system that ruins your own people. It ruins you. Okay, this system and the way Esau set it up and has made the woman the head and given her these incentives, okay, to make these poor decisions, has ruined her more than anything, to the point to where she's isolated and useless. The nigga woman is isolated and useless, man. Okay, the only thing left for the majority of the nigga women in America is judgment. That's the only thing that's left. Okay? People don't even want to be in the same vicinity as a nigga woman, man. The nigga woman value is plummeting. You don't need the red pill community no more. Kevin Samuels, people like that are not even needed. It's over. Okay? The nigga woman is doing an excellent job in destroying her own value, man. Okay? She doesn't even need, everything's been pointed out. Nothing should surprise us with the nigga woman at this point. Okay, and the only thing left is judgment, man. All right. So since they trust in oppression, verse 13, therefore this iniquity shall be to you as a breach ready to fall, swelling out in a high wall, whose breaketh coming suddenly and at an instant. You see, and the things is going to keep getting worse, man. It's going to be events that's going to keep happening, man. You know, a lot of nigga women finna be homeless. Okay? A lot of nigga women finna lose everything, man. Because everything that they had was based on, all right, these assistant programs being up and running. Okay? Even if it's not right now and they get things back on par or whatever, it's gonna come a time when these things are gonna they're gonna start losing. It's not gonna stop. Okay, and it's just one phase, it's just one part of judgment. It's just one arena of judgment, man. Everybody's finna get judged, man, from the trillionaire elites, all right, to these goddamn bunnies, man. Okay, from the bunnies and projects to the elites and castles, the Lord finna reach out and touch everything, man, with judgment through prophecy, man. Okay, let's get this account, because you had, you know, that old nigga woman. Okay, she talking about she finna go stealing it, and it's finna be a lot of nigga women finna crash out. They finna start stealing. Okay, because she's so unruly. You know, the nigga woman mind is real deranged, real entitled on a whole nother level. Okay, they finna start stealing more. Okay, they finna start crashing out. You see. So let's get this in the book of 1 Kings. Okay. 18. All right, so this is when Elijah, you know, challenged the prophets of Baal, okay, to see, you know, what, okay, who has the true power. Okay, you have to understand, you know, Baal today is nothing but Satanism, which, all right, this society, the West, there's Satanism is normal culture. Okay, because Satanism goes to self-worship, pride, you know, looking at yourself as you're your own God. Do as thou wilt. That's all rooted in Satanism, and that's the culture of the West. Okay, the spirit of Baal. Okay, when they needed Baal the most, he failed them. And what did they do? They started to crash out, and this is what we finna start seeing a lot of Eve crashing out, man. 1 Kings 18:25 said, then Elijah said to the prophets of Baal, you go first, for there are many of you. Choose one of the bulls and prepare it and call on the name of your power, but do not set fire to the wood. Because the whole thing was, okay, we're going to prepare altars for Baal and the altar for the Most High. Okay, and we're going to put a sacrifice on it, but we're not going to set it on fire. We're going to let our power set it on fire. Okay, so that was the challenge. All right, it says, so they prepared one of the bulls and placed it on the altar. Then they called on the name Baal from morning until noontime, shouting, O Baal, answer us. But there was no reply of any kind. Then they danced, hobbling around the altar they made. About noontime, Elijah began mocking them. You'll have to shout louder, he scoffed. For surely he is a god. Perhaps he is daydreaming or is relieving himself, or maybe he is away on a trip or is asleep and needs to be awakened. You see, so now Elijah is scoffing and mocking. Okay? Because what they depended on with Baal is failing them in the clutch, man. Just like Eve is dependent on this system, this Edomite beast system, to nurture them. It's going to fail them in the clutch when they need the most. Okay? You're going to see them, you know, storming these, you know, these buildings, and, you know, all in the, you know, lobby going crazy in a long line. You see? And it said, so they shouted louder and following their normal custom, they cut themselves with knives and swords until the blood gushed out, man. They tripping, crashing out. They raved all afternoon until the time of evening sacrifice, but there was no sound, no reply, no response. And that's what we're going to, all right, in this system. Everyone that trusts in this system, okay, it's going to come a time where the system is going to be unresponsive, man. All right, and you people are going to be through, okay? So that's the point, Lord will. You brothers and you sisters edified. Till next time I say shalom. Going Yasha Allah, a Bible, soon shalom.